Hello, I am Kevin Shaker. I am a senior analyst on the civilian side of the Market Intelligence Group here at IMIX Group. The management group at the Department of State has the most IT sales opportunities across the organization, and here we have it broken down into its components. There's a lot of offices here that have technology acquisition, and which ones you target really depends on the technology you have. Keep in mind that in FY18, the core technologies that will be driving purchasing decisions throughout the department are IT infrastructure, cloud computing, and cybersecurity. The Comptroller and Global Financial Services Office has the agenda of consolidating financial systems. The HR group here is a perfect target for those of us that offer administrative software that can address employees at multiple locations covering a large geographical region. And the IRM office is a great target for infrastructure and networking tools and security products. Meanwhile, diplomatic security and consular affairs will be your best bet for technologies that can help with mission success, such as big data, analytics, app dev, and visualization tools. With the top-level management organization overview in mind, let's dive into the trends and drivers affecting this organization. Speaking to states' technology and its adherence to recent government policies, like the Data Center Optimization Initiative, the organization is cutting back on physical data centers, especially ones here in the States, to the main point of consolidation, the Enterprise Server Operations Center West, or the ESEC West Data Center. That's going to be a big area of opportunity for consolidation vendors for the next 2 fiscal years. The department also has the goal of increasing mobility access to its employees in 2 different ways. First, the department wants to increase the number of mobile devices by 30% so that employees can access critical applications while working in the field and while at home. Secondly, to support this rollout, the agency will need to purchase more mobile network technologies and mobile app dev tools to ensure that employees have the access to the right databases here and systems. Tied to this effort, State has a long-term goal of becoming a more prominent service provider to external customers via its Foreign Access Network, which is currently used by agencies like USDA's Foreign Agricultural Service, which also having global IT needs to be connected to a network. With these priorities in mind, you'll want to also be aware of USAID's trends and drivers, since its systems and funding are heavily tied to State's architecture. USAID, being a rather small agency, just shy of 4,000 employees, does not keep a sprawled-out IT organization, especially after the advent of FITARA. USAID was actually the only government organization to receive an A on the FITARA scorecard. The organization keeps approximately an 80-person IT staff and an additional 200 to 300 contractors under the Office of the Chief Information Officer, which is where you'll find the bulk of your opportunities here at USAID. Now, there's a good chance the organization receives even more budget cuts in the upcoming years under the current administration. And if that is the case, we will see automation technologies prioritized. So if you have those technologies, you'll want to reach out to indicate now how your technology can help with the cutbacks on manpower and resources currently used for projects and overhead. The State and USAID organizations work heavily together since they share a similar global mission, to the extent that State even houses USAID employees around the world at their many consulates and embassies. Due to the heavily connected relationship, employees of both agencies need access to databases and tools housed under the 2 infrastructures, which means if you offer data integration, collaboration, or information sharing software, you will have a significant opportunity to sell your solutions to program managers who oversee these tools. The messaging here needs to be based on technologies that enable usability, access management, and reliable data retrieval and transferal from system to system. In the current year, staff members continually enter data into multiple systems, creating duplication of time and resources and vulnerability for a potential error which your technology should help speak to. On another front, USAID has been purchasing mobility devices and software in the past 2 years, but does not have the visualization and analytics software to make sense of mobile data, which is a realm that the organization struggles with in general. So if you have these technologies, you should reach out to USAID program managers specifying how your technologies can interpret and craft meaningful analytics. Lastly, cyber vendors will want to be aware that the agency also plans to strengthen security controls for patch and configuration management due to a few vulnerabilities identified by the agency's OIG. For even more information on what's driving Department of State and USAID IT acquisition in FY18, you want to visit our website, mxgroup.com/2017-DOS-briefing. And thank you. Hello, I am Kevin Shaker. I am a senior analyst on the civilian side of the Market Intelligence Group here at MX Group. The management group at the Department of State has the most IT sales opportunities across the organization, and here we have it broken down into its components. There's a lot of offices here that have technology acquisition, and which ones you target really depends on the technology you have. Keep in mind that in FY18, the core technologies that will be driving purchasing decisions throughout the department are IT